D up here. First, an Euler circuit. I think everything is either 2 or 4 valent. So there should be an Euler circuit. If I think about it, I would go probably down, come out here, go up, kill that piece, over, go down maybe here, down around there, up, and back to U1. I think that should be enough to outline it. I'm not going to write it out because I don't want to make this video 30 minutes. So there is an Euler circuit, D, and I'll have to move all of 21. Part D, Euler circuit exists, and I outlined it. Hamilton circuit. A Hamilton circuit, I have to include, based on U1, this edge and that edge. U7, this edge and that edge. And U8, this edge and that edge. Just based on those, these three edges touch U3, so a Hamilton circuit is not possible. So, not possible. Good. Problem 21. If an edge is added from the vertex with subscript 4 to the vertex with subscript 5 in each of the graph in 19, which of the resulting graphs will have Hamilton circuits and which will have Euler circuits? So I want to add an edge from Z4 to Z5. The first thing to notice here is that if I add an edge from anywhere to anywhere, if there already was a Hamilton circuit, there still is a Hamilton circuit. Adding an edge doesn't change that. So, Hamilton circuits, the only one that was not possible for a Hamilton circuit was D. So the only one that I might be able to do now is D. And I'm going to go from U4 to U5. Doesn't change my problem at U3 that I'd outlined. So I still don't have a Hamilton circuit there. So let's just say 21 Hamilton circuits exist in A, B, and C because those had Hamilton circuits and nothing changed. They still have them. But not in D. Euler circuits, well, that changes a lot because adding an edge means now I have to check my valences again. And I don't have to list them out, I just have to say if they exist. In A, if I add an edge from x4 to x5, now x4 will have valence 5, so there will be no Euler circuit. In B, if I add an edge from x4 to x5, now they're valence 5, no Euler circuit. In C, if I add an edge from x4 to x5, now they're both 3 valent. Z1 is still 4 valent, but Z1 is still 3 valent, so no Euler circuit exists. And in D, graph U, if I add an edge from x4 to x5, then that's 3 valent, and this is now 5 valent, so there's no Euler circuit. Which means, Euler circuit, none of them have Euler circuits if I add that edge. So, good. 21. Next is problem 22. A family of graphs, none of which have Hamilton circuits, but adding a single edge for the first graph in the family creates a Hamilton circuit, adding 2 edges to the second graph. My first thought was the family of graphs that starts like this. That would be graph 1. Graph 2, this family, I would just add 2 vertices. And everything from the left is connected once to everything on the right. Graph 3. So we talked about this family of graphs in class. They're called bipartite. None of these graphs have Hamilton circuits. But if I add this edge, now that has a Hamilton circuit. If I add this edge, that one does. If I add this edge, that one does. By the rules in the problem, I could add other edges here. Maybe I add that one, and maybe I add this one and that one, but who cares? Because I already have Hamilton circuits, so I'm going to have Hamilton circuits if I can just add that one edge. There are an infinite number of solutions to that problem, but that's the one I came up with. Problem 27. These are the counting problems, which I hope are super, super easy. In designing a security system for its accounts, I guess maybe not this first one, because you have to realize what they're saying. A bank asks each company or each customer to choose a 5-digit number, all the digits to be distinct, so non-repeating, and non-zero. How many choices can a customer make? Well, there are 5 choices. For the first choice, they can choose any digit except 0. So there are 9 choices. But they can't repeat that choice. So then there are 8 choices, 7 choices, 6 choices, and 5 choices. Multiply those and you'll have the number of possibilities. 27b. A suitcase with an LCD display allows one to unlock it with a specific combination of 3 capital letters that are not necessarily different, so we can repeat. How many choices would a thief have to go through to be sure all the possibilities have been tried? And how does this compare to a standard combination lock? So, for part B, there's 3 choices of letters. Is that right? 3 capital letters. So, 3 choices, each of them 26 possibilities. So 26 cubed would be the possibilities that they could choose. The standard combination lock, I'm not positive exactly what they mean by that, but I would assume they mean 3 numbers. They may mean 5 numbers, but there are 10 numbers to choose from, so it would be 10 cubed. How would this compare? Well, you could do 26 cubed minus 10 cubed and know how many more possibilities there are. 28. To encourage your son to try new things, a mother offers to take him for a dish of ice cream with a topping once a week for many weeks as he doesn't have the same choice. They have 12 flavors and 6 toppings. How many weeks will she have to do this if he never chooses the same? Well, they have 12 flavors and 6 toppings. Those are the 2 choices he can make. So there are 72 days that the mom would have to buy the kid ice cream if he's a smart enough kid to never repeat. And a large corporation has found has outgrown its current code system for rerouting inter-office mail. The current system places a system of 3 ordered distinct non-zero digits. So the current system is 3, and the digits have to be in order, distinct non-zero digits. So 9, 8, and 7. That would be the current system. The new proposal calls for the use of 2 ordered capital letters. Does the new system have more code numbers than the old system? And if so, how many more locations could they open? Well, here's the old system. The new system would have 2 letters, each 26. So if you want to know how many more locations they could service, it would be 26 squared minus 9 times 8 times 7. And then 32. A restaurant offers 5 soups, 10 entrees, and 8 desserts. How many choices for a meal can the customer make if they select one from each category? Well, 5 soups, 10 entrees, and 8 desserts, just 5 times 10 times 8. If 3 of the desserts are pies, and the customer will never order pie, how many meals can the customer choose? Well, it's the same, except I'm going to subtract 3 from the desserts, which is the 8. So that would be 5 times 10 times 5, because they're not going to order those 3 pies. And we could do these. I think that's 400, and this is 250. And there you go. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.